Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Hilda Handayani from the Department of Islamic Religious Education. In this video, I will explain how to instill Aqidah education in children from an early age. Before we get to the discussion, I would like to ask you about the scholars. Do you know who Imam Ash-Shafi'i is? Surely you will recognize. And now that he is a great Sunni Islamic mufti who is never tired of studying religion. Besides that, he is the founder of the school of Shafi'i and is also an expert in the field of literature. Therefore, let's first listen to the passage of wisdom about the essence of science. Namely, the purpose of science is to practice it. The essential knowledge is to reflect it in life, not the one part on the head. And whoever has never felt the bitterness of studying knowledge, even for a moment, he will swallow ignorance throughout his life. Imam Ash-Shafi'i. This statement explains how important to study and practice it in life. Next, in this video, I only mention 3 ways to instill Aqidah education in children from an early age, including the first, bringing them closer to stories that make Allah Ta'ala close for them. Second, invite children to actualize their faith in their daily life. And third, invite children to seriously study with competent teachers. First, get them close to Islamic stories. Okay everyone, do you know that little children have a quick grasp when understanding something? And they also very easily imitate what they see around them. And they also easily grasp the message contained in a story that is conveyed to them. Therefore, one way to instill Aqidah from an early age is to take advantage of the advantage possessed by a child by telling them an Islamic story that brings them closer to Allah Ta'ala, such as the story contained in the Al-Quran, the story of Prophet and Sahabah, and pious people who have extraordinary greatness. Parents or teachers can tell the story to children at any time with the story method. But if the parents or teachers cannot do the story method, parents or teachers can buy books containing Islamic stories. This method can improve a child's spiritual intelligence, intellectual, and language skills. Second, invite a children to actualize faith in everyday life. Why should this be done? Because to get used to the activities of children's lives that have worships in their daily lives. Because as said by Nur Ubiyati, that worship is an impact and concrete evidence of faith. This second method can also be through inviting children to pray, inviting them to the mosque, praying, giving alms, getting children to use Thayyibah sentence, teaching children reading the Quran, fasting, performing ablution, and so on. Third, encourage children to be serious in studying by studying from people who we think can help from a frame of Islamic thinking in children. Why should this process exist? Because in this process it is very important to choose teachers who can improve their Islamic intellectuality and have critical thoughts from an early age. Also, because of the intellectual development of children as a percentage of 50% at the age of 4 years, which then develops up to 80% at the age of 8 years, and a perfect percentage of 100% will be reached when they are 18 years old. With this statement, this third method can be done by way of like discussions, such as asking who is the creator of the universal object. So, if children are told such question, then yes, they will be enthusiastic about answering the real creator, namely Allah. As previously mentioned, the method of instilling Aqidah education, such as get them close to stories, invite children to actualize faith in everyday life, and invite children to seriously study with competent teachers in children from an early age are very important, because this aims to create a generation that is Islamic and intellectual, civilized, and has good character, so that they can be said to be superior children who have good leadership, intellectual, perfect health, and good manners, which then parents or teachers must use learning methods that are interesting, varied, creative, and innovative, without eliminating Islamic values in the learning method, so that a child becomes interested and the learning process becomes more optimal, effective, and meaningful. Okay everyone, maybe that's all I can say in this video. More and less pardon me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.